Welcome to Coach's Corner Zoom edition for Pohai Swimming with the head coach of the Pohai swim team, Heather Harris. And you have two teams. You have the girls swim team and the boys swim team. And you've been taking them on the road quite a bit lately to get started for the swim season. Your three meets in. That first one over at Tulsa Union Tournament, nice showing. You talk about big time competition for the Pohai swimmers. Coach Harris, Tulsa Union, Bixby, Tulsa Kelly, Owasso, pretty stiff competition. And Coach Harris, thanks for being with us, first of all. Secondly, you did really well. And that was on the November 2nd. Tell us about that tournament. You came in second.
Yeah, that was our first meet of the season. We haven't been to Tulsa Union, I think, since 2017. So it was exciting to be back there. We did swim against it was Union, Owasso, Bishop Kelly, and us. And the way they did it at the end was really cool. They did a 50 free shootout. There was 4 heats. I got to pick 2 boy swimmers and 2 girl swimmers. And in the first heat, I picked one of our new freshmen, Jesslyn Carpenter. She won that, so we weren't eliminated. In our second heat was a sophomore, Timothy Crank. He won that heat. So again, Ponca stayed in. Third heat was Maddie Shearer. She's another freshman. She ended up getting second, which made it down to us and Bigsby. And our senior, Max Angster, was the last swimmer on that. He ended up getting touched out by 4 100ths. And so we ended up second of that meet.
So close.
It was really close.
Yeah, swimming is a game of hundreds of seconds, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. It is. On the 4th, there was some action right here at the Recplex at the swimming pool for Pohai and welcoming Choctaw and Oologah. And tell us about that. How did it go?
The boys swam incredible. They ended up beating Choctaw and Oologah. They got the double win that night, which was awesome. They beat Choctaw, I think it was like 120 to 50 something, and they beat Oologah, I want to say it was like 118 to 70, so they won pretty well that night. The girls split. They beat Choctaw. I can't recall the scores, and then we lost to Oologah, so still pretty good.
Yeah, very, very well. Well, as we tape this, it is Wednesday, and last night on the 9th, you had a swim meet with Mustang here at the Recplex, a home swim meet. And how'd it go?
We swam well again, right on the times, what we kind of had been going the last 2 meets. I saw a lot of time improvements from the end of last season to the beginning of this season, which, you always love to see that as a coach starting out where they left off. We had Kyle King. He had an incredible 200 IM last night. He dropped 5 seconds from the week before. He ended up getting second, but still a really great swim. Our boys team is swimming really, really well. We won the 200 free relay and the 400 free relay last night. Timmy Crank, he won his 50 free and 100 fly last night. We ended up losing to Mustang. They had a really deep team, and we just didn't have those place fillers to get us the win last night. But overall, I was pretty impressed with the boys. The girls swam well too. The girls unfortunately only lost by 7 points last night, so it was a really, really close meet. The girls won the 200 free relay, 400 free relay. A pretty big win there, which was nice to see. We had Jesslyn Carpenter. She ended up being a double winner in her 50 free 100 fly. Maddie Shearer won the 100 breaststroke last night. Riley Straw won the 100 free last night. Alyssa Sullivan, man, she's had a heck of a meet. Last 2 meets, she's double won both of her events, 200 free, 500 free, which really helped us. So we're swimming well right now.
Very good. Thursday, the 18th, you'll be back at the Recplex pool, and wanting a lot of folks to get out there. But before you get to that, you have Enid in front of you on the road in Enid. What do you know about their team?
Enid has I don't know what they're doing, but their program is growing, and it's one of the best ones in the state right now. They hang with Jinx, they hang with like Shawnee, all the big schools that place well at the state meet. And so, I mean, he's doing something right over there. So it's gonna be tough. They're in our conference. I think the girls have a really great shot, to win. They just got to swim well, and the boys do too. They have a lot of really fast kids. So it'll be a tough competition on the road.
Well, the doors will be open Thursday, the 18th, right here when Bethany comes to town to take on our Pohai swimmers. And something different from the last couple of years, you're actually going to be able to have spectators in the pool area, which is fantastic. There's not a lot of room. There is room, and you want it to be as loud as it can be, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, right now we're letting everybody come. I know I was talking to Mrs. Arrett, and she's planning a spirit night for Liberty at one of the meets, which is really exciting. So yeah, I'd love to have as many people as we can fit in there to make it loud.
Yeah, for sure. Team lead in the meets, but also in the practice pool, and then doing the work, doing the laps, doing the work outside of the pool. Who comes to mind? Any shout outs for us?
Yeah, I'll shout out our captains this year. Riley Straw, she's a senior. She's one of our captains. She just got done playing volleyball, and then she comes and swims for me. Lindsey Alvarez, she's a junior. She runs cross country and track as well. She's our girls captain, and those are our girls captains. And then for our boys, Max Angster, he's a senior this year. Such a strong competitor. He's been so great since his freshman year, and he just gets better and better every year. And Tanner Estes, he is our other boys captain. And again, he's a workhorse. He puts in the work, and it shows at every meet.
Wonderful. Pohai swimming, and that meet with Bethany on the 13th will be the last opportunity in the month of November to watch the Wildcats swim at home. And then, of course, in December, there will be more swim meets, and there will be more opportunities for us to visit with Coach Harris on this program. Coach Heather Harris, way to go with the swim team, and looking for a wonderful season. And by the time we speak next, you'll be 5 meets in for the season. So, Coach Harris, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
That is going to do it for this edition of Coach's Corner. Thank you for watching. And Wildcats, remember, hold that line.